Hey COBUS, I just watched your online little solo there, and I thought it was great. I mean, let's start with all the good stuff. To begin with, I thought, you know, having played with you before, I know you're a very musical drummer. The structure of the solo was good. I think that within the genre that you play, it was a real good expression of good ideas. The articulation of everything was spot on. I thought you sounded really, you know, like great time, great feel. You did a lot of impressive things. I liked your melodic coordination and breaking things up between your hands and feet. I thought your double strokes on the bass drum were amazing. I didn't know that you were doing that with doubles. That's something I'd like to practice now. Maybe you can give me a lesson on that. And then, yeah, everything else I thought was just great. I didn't notice any weaknesses in your playing. The only thing I would suggest, and the only reason I know about this is because I struggle with it, and I know I have tons of stuff out there, where when you perform, it's very difficult to sort of, you know, put yourself in a situation where you're playing for the world as a performer. You know, a lot of times I put things out and I just say, well, okay, you know, I'm just fooling around and you know, warming up before a show. But a lot of times too, even in a show or during a live lesson or something, I find that playing in a room by myself, it's very difficult to sort of get into performance mode. And that's okay if that's what you mean to do. And I know a lot of times I mean to do that, like, oh, I'm just fooling around, it's not a big deal. On the other hand, you think about, well, this could go out to anybody in the world, and I suppose you always want to show your best, you know, best performance face in terms of your expression as an artist, just in case somebody might see it that you might impress the heck out of, and they might give you a gig or something, or you know, you might get another fan or somebody who's interested in what it is you do. So I know I struggle with that, and it's probably something you might not have been aware of, and it's made me aware of it myself, because, you know, basically there's that edge we walk as a performer in a live situation with a live audience that's like life or death. You're walking a tightrope and you don't want to fall off, and it's like a, you know, a killer look in your eye, and I rarely get that when I'm just fooling around here in a room by myself. And so maybe that's something that you could be aware of, that if you wanted to put, you know, a serious performance image forward, you might consider that aspect of playing that game with yourself of like, okay, you know, this is a real live performance, and I'm going to, even though there's no energy here and I can't feed off an audience, I'm going to try and put out that kind of energy as if I was getting fed by an audience. Other than that, man, it's hard to say anything was wrong. Don mentioned something about your left hand. Man, I didn't hear anything wrong with your left hand. I heard a lot of things, you know, that I wish I could do, like the doubles with your feet. Thought that was spot on. So, good job, mate, and I'll see you around the farm here.